Is it just me, or did April just flow by real quick? We're in May already, and I don't even know where April went by. I had a bunch of personal functions to attend, and I actually took a small trip down to Mumbai for my friend's wedding. And then I came back, and I was just kind of floating in and out of work and just trying to, keep up with everything. And I thought, since we're already getting into a new month, why not take this opportunity to actually sit down, do a proper monthly reset, and get back into all of my old habits and routines that I had established in the first quarter of the year. And this is what I was also trying to work on anyway last year, that I don't want to have an all or nothing mindset. Now, if it was last year me, just the fact that I have missed about 2 weeks of workouts and healthy eating and just completely gone off the track from all of my habits, I would probably just let it go and not get back on track at all. But now I know that it's okay for me to just, have a detour sometimes, so that I can still come back to what my original habits are. And that is what I'm going to try to do. So today I will do a full monthly reset, and I will talk you through my process of doing a monthly reset. And maybe if you want to do it, you can follow along, or you can just do it on your own time and just see my steps and figure out your own. And hopefully by the end of this, we're going to be ready to have a really productive month. May the force be with you. Let's get started. So first of all, I want to show you my supplies, all of the things that I actually have around me when I am doing a monthly reset and properly planning for the new month ahead. So most of you are aware that I use multiple planners, and I will link my playlist of the planners that I use here, and you can check that out. So I use the Ink Bucket planner pretty religiously, and it's sort of like a daily highlights journal plus also monthly goal setting kind of a journal. Here I write down my personal to-dos, and there aren't usually too many. I just note down things related to the YouTube channel, or maybe if I want to post something on Instagram, and mostly my social media things are in this planner, and also some personal commitments and appointments and things like that are here. And the Tiny Change planner is what I use for work. Here it's kind of a weekly planner kind of a situation. Spaces are narrower, so I just note down the meetings for the week here, and not actually my work to-do list. My work to-do list is in my separate notebook, where I write down my day-to-day tasks, and also any follow-up or any notes and information and anything like that. So I have a separate notebook for that. That's not what I write here. But here I also do some goal setting related to work, and here the habit tracker is weekly, so I kind of find it easier to track my habits weekly in the Tiny Change planner, and I don't use the monthly habit tracker in the Ink Bucket planner. So that is my current system. Also, I had an archetype planner which I got very recently, and I haven't had the chance to use it. So I'm thinking of using that planner for the month of May for my social media planning, and the Ink Bucket I'm going to keep solely for the the personal work and appointments and things like that, stuff I need to do for my family and bills to pay, etc. Apart from these three planners, I also use another plain notebook, which is the Classmate Pulse journal, and I have the review linked above here. You can check that out. So I use it like as a basic bullet journal / brain dump sort of a notebook, and I just write down everything that is on my mind literally on here. So this is like the basic first step, and from here then I distribute all of the items which are relevant to whatever planner into those planners, so that my mind stays categorized. This is for personal, this is for work, this is for social media, and I'm not like completely flailing arms all over the place. So yeah, I just really like to be organized, and first I need to take everything out of my brain into paper in order to get organized. And obviously stickers don't hurt. And this pouch is from Archetype when I got it, when I bought the planner. And this pouch is full of all of the stickers that I've gotten as freebies or in the back of planners. And I even have some of the planner stickers books. So I have 2 of these. This says So Many Planner Stickers, and it's by Pipsticks, and it's amazing. It has all of the stickers that you can ever think of, and I think by mistake I ordered 2 from Amazon, and I just I have a ton of stickers here, and stickers always make planning more fun, so I always keep it nearby. This is kind of what I need to get started in terms of analog things. Digitally, I use Notion. Let me know in the comments if any of you have ever used Notion, because it took me a very long time to figure it out, but I think I have the hang of it now, and I can navigate it pretty easily. And I have made this dashboard sort of a thing where I also have my life goals and my routines and all of that, and I have like a progress tracker against my life goals. So that is basically the same thing as what I have in my ink bucket planner. So I have my work, personal, health, financial, relationship, and other kind of goals. And I also have like what habits I need to adopt, what habits I need to leave, what are the new skills that I want to learn, and things like that. So I have already listed all of this down here, and over there it's kind of a little more granular. Like if I am saying that I want to learn digital marketing, so I have also listed down all of the courses under digital marketing that I want to pick up and I want to complete certifications for. So that's kind of like a step-by-step thing, and this is more of an overview. So I refer to both of these when I'm thinking of planning for the new month, because since I've set a goal for the entire year, I obviously want to keep doing small parts of it throughout the year in each month, so that at the end of the year I actually achieve those goals. So the first step I will do is the brain dump, where I will just list down all of the things that I can think of doing this month. So I have my ink bucket planner here with my goal section all opened up, and I have my Notion dashboard here with all my 2022 goals and plans, and I have my classmate journal. So I'm just going to do my brain dump now. So this month I'll focus mainly on my health, my personal goals, work goals, and my social media related. Those are the 4 main categories that I will have for my goals for this month. And I'll just quickly divide the page into these 4 quadrants. These are the 4 main parts. And then here I'm just going to write down all of the things that I can think of that needs to be done this month. So I'll just quickly make a note of this. Consulted everything that was in the ink bucket planner and in the Notion template, and now I've figured out what all I want to get done for this month. Now I'm just going to divide them into their different categories, and then I will transfer them to the relevant planners so that I know exactly what to do when, and then we'll go from there. Let's get to it. So let's get started. I have all of my stickers and everything ready, and we're going to begin May now. So I have just already put stickers here because these are the days when I will release a video. I don't know what video exactly on which date yet, and I also am a big believer of the law of attraction and everything. So I follow the new moon and the full moon journaling practices. So I have the new moon and full moon for every month written out in the planner. I do this in the beginning of the year only, so just I don't forget. And other than that, in the monthly spread I don't really do much because I want to keep it free in case, you know, I have to go somewhere, some appointment comes up, some event comes up or something like that. So far May is pretty empty. I don't have anything to do in May, and I'm going to keep it as such. If something pops up, I'll fill that in. Then we have this section which is the intentions and agendas and to-dos. So to-dos is here where I will write down my personal goals that I did in the brain dump. So everything that was in the personal section will go here. Now that I've written this, then my top 3 priorities for this month will be within this. Then I'm just going to fill my intentions and agendas and new things to try later at leisure. I always like having something nice to look forward to. First of all, I think Multiverse of Madness is releasing this month, so that's there. And I am also looking forward to catching up with an old friend who's coming to town after a few months. So I will just put down this sticker which says coffee chat, and I will also put down this sticker which says movies, because these are the 2 things that I am really looking forward to this month. And here from within the to-do lists for the month here, I'm just going to go to the weekly planning section, which is the first week of May. So I'm just going to write down what all I should do this week so that I can achieve all of the goals at the end of this month. That's what we're going to start with, because these are the most important things anyway, and also we will obviously track all the spending and everything that's anyway happening. So these are the things that I want to do. So here it already says work goals, and I don't have any work goals here, but instead of leaving it empty, all of the work goals that I've actually listed out there, I'm just going to write it here, but I will write it only for the week that I want to do it. So if this week I think I'm going to only focus on one certification, so I will just write the name of that certification. This is a shopping list in case I want to buy something, and this is basically how I start planning. In my other planners I don't really decorate much. I only like decorating the ink bucket because it gives off the creative vibes. I haven't used the archetype yet, so maybe I'd like to decorate that. So in archetype planners, there's no like monthly goals or any kind of section like that, and there's just start off with the weeks. So it's super useful to just list down the action items for the day and get done with it, and that's why I want to use this for my social media planning. Here all I'm going to do is in the notes section of the monthly planner, I will just write down the things that I have decided for social media. These are my only two main social media goals. I'm going to write that, and here in the weekly section I'm just going to write down, you know, on the day off, the things that I want to do to work towards. So like there is an upload on Sunday, so when I want to film that, when I want to edit that, when I want to ideate that, when I want to write the script for that, all of that is what I will figure out in the weekly spread. I think it's super minimalistic and functional, and it will really allow me to just focus on figuring out the tasks and not get lost in too many elements. So I really like that. And for work, we have the tiny change planner. This work planner, I'm just going to follow the prompts, and this also has a distinction between work and personal. And since I mentioned that certification part is kind of career and not exactly day-to-day work, so I'm going to just write down the certifications for the month that I want to do in the personal section, and then I will just write it down on the week when I do it. And this also has the habits to focus on, and this is the habit tracker that I like to use on a daily basis. So I'll just write down those habits and the things not to do and things like that. So now that I have set up all of my planners and allotted the tasks to different planners, now I have to figure out when I need to do each of the tasks, and that is something that I will do on the beginning of each week. Now I don't decorate any of the other pages too much, but I really like decorating this area, so I will just like put down a few things and I'll show you how it looks like before I fill it in, before the pen, it's called in the planner world. So I'll just like list down a few things. I think this is looking cute, and we are ready for the first week of May. So now today being a Sunday, so today I will fix up a morning routine. That is what I will do before we get to the start of the week. And also this weekend is when I will clean, so I'm just going to put it down so I don't fix any other work or any other tasks there. And I will call my driver's training class tomorrow. So this is how I divide. Now that I've broken down every monthly task into a weekly task, now the weekly tasks get assigned to a particular day, so I know that it will get done on that day. So in my work planner, like I've written about the certifications, right? This is for the month. Now this week I have decided which certification I am going to do. So what day of the week will I do it? When will I take the test? So just to be safe, I'm going to write that I'm going to take the test on Friday, so that I can spend an hour every day studying. And I'll just make a small box here which I'll just write study, and when I open this in the morning, I will just tick after I'm done studying, and also I can fill in my habit tracker as and when I've done it. I keep some time in my day, every single day, right before work, to work on my personal things, and if I'm studying that day, I will not work on social media and vice versa. So for these things, like the more granular list will get made on the day before, so that I know what to do the coming day. And yeah, that's kind of how I plan. Now I'm feeling much better about May, and I feel like I'm somewhat prepared. I got all of it out of my head and right into the planners, and now I know that if I just follow what is written, everything will be fine. So yeah, my next steps are to write down my morning routine and actually put an alarm in my phone and get started with it tomorrow morning, and also write down all of the workouts that I am thinking of doing for the coming week, so that I am just like not wasting time every morning figuring out what videos to follow and what workouts to do. So those are the two things that I'm going to do, and that is very personal for everyone, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I'll just get that done, and then I will be done and completely ready for the new month. I hope this video was useful for you, and I hope you took away something from it. And let me know if you like these monthly reset sort of videos, and if there's something that you're interested in, and if you think it should be a series, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if any of you also do some sort of a monthly reset, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know your process. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.